Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I have been making some Happy Mail packaging and I have been combining the KSCRAFT cutting die sets to make my packagings for my embellishments and things that I would like to gift in the future. And I have been using the Simple Stories Hard Candy Christmas, and I am thoroughly enjoying this Christmas collection as much as I loved using the Stamperia Candy Christmas collection. So for some reason this year I am incorporating all of the candy themes, and I'm just having so much fun with the bright happy colors and the cuteness of the gingerbreads and the peppermint candy. I am really enjoying it. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys what I did with the present box set. I have also used the Christmas house pocket set. Then I have used the wine bottle tag box, then the gift box card holder, and the 3D Santa gift bag, and I have used the ice cream parlor set. So that's quite a lot of dies in here, but I didn't use every single pieces of the cutting dies from each pack. I've been combining things to make it super fun, just how I just wanted to have fun with it. So let me show you this one here. This is a very simple, easy, fast to make one. This is using the base of the ice cream parlor set. So all I used from this set was the large base. I used the awning, the shop awning part here. Okay, then I had this really nice pattern paper that I wanted to capture. It's got making candy in your kitchen, yum, and it says stocking stuffer ideas, gingerbread, and it's got this adorable sweet Santa. So I just basically used that image for my ice cream parlor front, and I really didn't think it needed anything else. If I were to decorate this further, I thought it was going to ruin it, so I left it simple as is. And for my spine, I just used the peppermint candy swirl trim that I got from TKMX last year maybe. But anyway, I just decided to add that to the side, and that was it. Because the pattern papers in this collection that I'm using, it just says it all so much. And the back side, I used this bit here. So when you open it up, you get to see two of the, so this guy is the Christmas house pocket, and for this one here I used the two pockets. So here is a pocket here and here is a pocket here, right? Then I only used the decorative part for this top part of the roof and then the stitch layer. For the pocket here, instead of using the actual plain one, I decided that I wanted to use the stitched detail one only. So I cut out some flaps to copy this die here and made my own gussets and put it to the side using pink colors. So I have a pocket at the front, a pocket here to stuff it with things that I would like to gift, and I have this one on this side as well. And I've been using all of the colors that are included in the Simple Stories collection, and I really love it so much. For the spine, I used the stripe pattern paper. It had all of these different stripes on the pattern paper. So I just cut that bit and then just scored it 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here. And I believe my spine is about 2 inches wide. I can measure it for you though, just to make sure. Oh, my spine is 1 3/4 inch wide. So then I gave another 1/2 inch on the left, 1/2 inch on the right, so I can use that as a glue flap to join the two pieces of the ice cream parlor base. That's all I did. I cut out a strip and attached the two of the ice cream parlor base. Then inside, I just attached the loaded Christmas house pockets. That's all you have to do. And you can decorate it as much as you want or less as you want. But it gives you heaps of space to store things in there. So that's one thing I made using the ice cream parlor and the Christmas house pocket. Then you guys, I really wanted to make a backpack. So I made this one here. This is so super easy to do as well. As long as you have the components from different cutting dies, you can make this. So for this one, I used the shopping bag, and this shopping bag gusset and the front, right, and the bottom is from this 3D Santa gift bag. I love this set because the front and the bottom, they all give you the stitch details. See, it's got like stitch details at the bottom and at the side. It's so nice. So when you make the shopping bag, it'll look like this, right? So it'll have this opening, and I decided to add this cut apart piece. This is a 4x6 cut apart piece from one of the pattern papers, and I captured that one. I corner rounded here and here, and then all I did was glue it to the top part of the back of the shopping bag. Then I added the Velcro and then just closed it like this to make it a backpack. And so backpack needs a strap, right? So with the strap, this is a pattern that was included in the stripy pattern paper. So I captured this image here and I chose them to go on here to the back. See, I just like glued just a little bit at the top, little bit at the bottom, raise it up a bit, and that's how you just create your backpack strap. Super easy to do. Anybody can do this. You don't have to have a pocket at the front of the backpack, of course, but I decided to add this one here. And this comes from the wine bottle tag box. See this bit here, this wine bottle tag box? I used that only. I didn't use any other components. I just used the wine tag bottle box. And then I also cut out another little flap for the bottom. So when you cut it out, you get the top lid part that goes into the box for a closure. But I glued that down. Can you see? You can sort of see, can't you? I glued it down so that this top bit becomes sturdy. So I just needed to cut another little strip of paper to cover the bottom. That's all I did. And see how this is a cutout piece here? I just simply backed this part here with another cut apart piece to capture this mug, peppermint mug image, and just glued it to the back. That's all I did. Then this component got glued to the front part of my backpack. So that's how I did this backpack. Very simple to do. Okay, next, see when you join different die sets, you can create many fun things. Then with the gift box card holder, oh my gosh, I made 3 of the gift box part only. So meaning the gift box is this large piece here. I cut out 3 of those, and I'm gonna insert a picture here and show you how it looks at the back part of before I glued it into this this container here, this gift box. So for the front of that gift box card holder that I'm gonna show you, which is inside, I used the present box set, but I didn't use every part of it. I only used this part here. See this part with the frame? That's here. And then I used the base of this frame bit here. So those are the 2 die sets that I only used for this one here to make my shaker front. And I used the Merry chipboard from the Simple Stories collection. This nutcracker guy holding the gift is from the Hard Candy Christmas. But these 2 are from a different Christmas collection. But the height of them were perfect to put them together. And it's super fun because it's a shaker component. So to do this, what I did was I first made the 3 gift box part that is included in the gift box card holder, which is this large part here. Then I also cut out 3 of this corner rounded rectangular layering piece to make the box more sturdy. Okay, so I glued that onto the top using these pattern paper. I did choose a cardstock in the similar tones that's in the collection to do this. And when you're just making the gift box card holder, you have layering pieces that you can use from the set. But I only cut out two of the rectangular layering piece, one for the bottom and one for the top. And then for this side, I just measured how tall the total of the three boxes together is, then cut out a strip of rectangular piece to glue it so it becomes nice and strong. So my idea with this one is that I can actually use, because I used the ledger paper from the collection too, I can write a message to my friend here, or I can list all the things that I am gifting in these compartments, I thought. But I am thinking that this compartment will be really great to give Christmas trim samples. And you can also include dangles in here. Like a chunky dangle will fit in here so nicely also. There's just so many things you can gift with this box idea. So after making the 3 gift box part, I glued them together, right? Then I measured the width and the height to make the covering. See how you can see the glue flap there? When you need to make a glue flap, you just need to do a 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch score, and then it gives you an instant glue flap. So I just measured how wide this gift box part is here and here. And then I cut out a piece of paper for the back to cover it. Then I measured how tall the box is to give me the spine height. That's all you have to do. It is so easy to do. And for my closure, I added this pink trim. And to do that, I sandwiched it between this piece here and this shaker box here. And that's how I did the back as well. Before I added my layering pieces of the pattern paper, I just simply glued that trim onto the base pattern paper first. Then I glued this part here and then the pinky part to complete it. It is so super fun to combine cutting dies, you guys. So that's what I've been doing with all of those KSCRAFT cutting dies, you guys. But I also have another simple idea to share. This was just a plain white cardstock gift box, and I just covered it using one of the Simple Stories chipboard frame that I further decorated with the hard candy Christmas chipboard pieces here. I used little foam dots to raise these gumdrops off the chipboard frame, and I added the Santa holding the gift. I also added the snow tool behind the chipboard frame. Then I added foam to raise it up a bit. See? Can you see? And then I included my shaker components in there. Then I covered all of the sides and the bottom and the top and things and the back with the pattern paper from the Hard Candy Christmas. So if you have really good box that you can alter, don't chuck them away. It is so super fun. And what a great size this is to store things to gift as well. While I was working with the chipboard frame, I also had these really large chipboard frames from Simple Stories that my friend Aisha gifted me a while ago. And I decided to turn that into an envelope, like a decorative piece for the envelopes. So I made a 5x7 size envelope using the We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch. Then I simply backed the frame with the pattern paper from the Hard Candy Christmas collection. Then I added some gingerbread trim to the bottom and the top. Then I added this Rosie Studio Peppermint Twist gingerbread cluster embellishment to the middle. And then if you turn it around, I have this lovely cluster that I made using the Hard Candy Christmas ephemera pieces, and I decorated all of the different envelope flaps using different pattern paper as well. So to be able to use the different pattern paper for different sections of the envelope, before you glue down the flaps, you just have to cover each side with the pattern paper you want and then chop off the excess. Then when you finish doing that, you glue this bit together. So then my closure is simple with the Velcro. So it's like this inside. Okay. Then I have this one here. So I captured the center image again, and then I added a couple ephemera pieces here with the foam squares behind to raise it up a bit. Then I added these candy pieces to the left side. So your eye goes from this side to the middle to here. It flows nicely. Then the other side, I added this large journaling piece, and then I added this different Christmas cluster on the top for my closure, and it's just Velcro closure. And because this is a 5x7 envelope, there is plenty of space for me to add embellishment packaging in there. Here's another one where I used the peppermint candy trim. I put it all around and cut off the excess. I used this Merry chipboard piece, captured the image from the 6x8 paper pad. I added the chipboard here to complete it. And the other side has this Christmas cluster here that says Sweet Season. Then I have this one here. It says festive. There was a huge word that said festive in one of the journaling ephemera page bits, I think. And then I added this nutcracker that my friend Alicia got for me from America. And then I added this stocking cluster with the bunny. And I also added this lovely shelf filled with peppermint candy sticks. And look at this adorable deer mug. I absolutely love all of the colors. And for my envelopes, you guys, because it's such a big size envelope, I didn't want to just use the Simple Stories collection pattern paper to make the entire envelope, because that would be wasting the beautiful patterns on the collection. So some of them I used white plain color paper, like a single-sided paper. Then I decorated the other side with bits of the collection. So that's a really good way to extend your paper collection. So that's what I've been making, you guys. I hope I have shared in lots of ideas for you to try different cutting dies in your stash, so you can try many different ways of packaging your Happy Mail. Thank you so much for being here, everybody, and I will make sure to list all of the cutting dies I used in my description area for you all. Bye for now.